the World Wrestling Alliance, where professional wrestling is real.
Hello everyone, I'm Jim Ross, better known as JR, and welcome to another special highlight of the events leading up to the WWA's next pay-per-view, Hope and Glory, which takes place right here in Hamburg, Germany in September of 2023. In the time that we had built up to get here, let's go back in time and for me to tell you exactly how it all shaped up. In this time, our current television champion, Keith Lee, has been on a roll during his run to the Lucky 7, where he tangled up with his recent challenger, Jungle Boy, and it was at Wrestle Pride, which took place in Munich, Germany, during the WWA's tour in the nation. Don't take this guy too seriously if you might want to say it. He may be big and well, that's a different story because Keith Lee's been wrestling for close to about a decade right at home and he'll break through before you realise it. And what you can tell you though, they're both on both of them. He's got Jungle Boy. Oh, and a nice elbow to the back and some sort of knee net breaker to the back of the head. Right on the top rope, springboard DDT. Well, this is definitely what I didn't expect to happen, but this is much more than I anticipated. But in the WWA, you always expect to see the unexpected because you never know what's going to happen. And what the holy Oklahoma, what move was that? Well, Jungle Boy going for a push up and a sunset flip like Hurricanrana maneuver. Will that be enough? Hooks the leg, makes the cover. 1, 2, oh, Keith kicked out at 2. Jungle Boy was on a roll, but Keith Lee has turned the tables, but wait a minute, I guess I spoke too soon. Jungle Boy's got the champ, he's got both legs. 1, 2, oh! Munich, Germany, bask in Keith Lee's glory tonight. And a pop-up powerbomb. That might do the trick. 1. Big bang catastrophe. There it is. That's gotta be it for the challenger. And no! I thought that was it. No way. Keep going for that. A limitless frog splash by Keith Lee. What do it? 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Make mention of it being match win number 4, please, Glenn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Mooney backstage here at the WWA, where the plot seems to be thickening by the minute. Previously, we brought you evidence suggesting that the WWA might not be owned by Glenn Barker, as we were led to believe, but by someone who has significant stakes in the world of professional wrestling. Now, new information has come to light hinting that the involvement of another prominent entity in the wrestling world. Our sources have indicated that the Capital Wrestling Corporation may have a hand in this organization. Yes, you heard that right. The Capital Wrestling Corporation. If you recall, this isn't the first time we've encountered mysterious shell companies tied to the WWA. We previously uncovered links to Titan Sports, leaving us with even more questions. It's becoming increasingly clear that there is a web of investors behind the scenes, each with their own agenda and each pulling the strings of this company. The question remains, who's really in control here? Is it Glenn Barker, the man we've been told is the owner? Or could there be a more significant force at play? We'll continue to deeper into this story, peering back the layers, and we'll keep you involved, our loyal viewers. We'll keep you informed every step of the way. Stay tuned for revelations about the World Wrestling Alliance and its shadowy ownership. Back to you.
Ray, we lost those titles because you couldn't hold up your end of the match. You've been struggling with that injury for weeks, and now it cost us the championships.
Oi, amigo. I did my best out there, Ricochet. Injuries happen. You knew that after the Viking Raiders attacked us backstage, it messed up my meniscus. And you know I've had multiple surgeries on that. And I tried to push myself through. You know I'd never back down from any challenge.
Your best wasn't good enough, clearly. I can't believe I had to carry the whole match while you were barely hanging on.
Hey, watch your words, Ricochet. Watch your words. I've given my heart, my soul to this business. I will not let you disrespect me like this.
Respect? You want respect? Respect is earned in that ring, and you've lost mine. You're holding me back, Ray.
You are way out of line, Ricochet. I may be injured, but I have achieved more in this business than you can imagine.
Yeah, and you've been living off that reputation for years. Maybe it's time for the old dog to step aside and let the young talent shine.
Oh, old dog to step aside? Cabron, you want a match with me? You got it. You'll see I got plenty left in the tank.
Good, Ray. Maybe after I beat you, you'll finally realize it's time to retire.
We'll see about that, Ricochet. Get ready for a reality check.
And that was on the night of astonishment in London at the Royal Albert Hall when Rey Mysterio and Ricochet argued over the loss of their tag team titles to the Viking Raiders. Personal tensions were definitely heating up between the two, so the booker makers of the WWA got together and put this match in, and well, the results that happened were not quite what me, Michael Hayes and Don West were expecting, as you will soon find out. Oh no! This is Rey Mysterio's getting to the ring. Ricochet just had to Pearl Harbor him. That's ridiculous. What the hell's happened to Ricochet? This is not over. This is just the beginning of something very personal. Just how, I don't know. Now, clothesline by Ricochet taking down the masked veteran from San Diego, California. Ricochet, a shooting star press. Will that do it there now? Referee's in position. One. Oh, Mysterio kicks out at one. He's firing up by Mysterio. And a spine buster maneuver. Now, Mysterio has been trying to fight back, but it seems like Ricochet, what the? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me here? Ricochet is going to pull off the most electrifying move in professional wrestling. It's the Ricochet moonsault. Wow. Well, that was quite unexpected by Ricochet, but I'll take it. 1, 2, 8. This guy just had no offense. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but somehow he springboard backwards into a hurricane run into the ropes. And oh, here he comes. It's the 6, 1, 9. There it is. Ricochet's doing a dog. Both of them are the dogs, but here's that diving splash. This could do it. 1, 2. Oh, a near fall there by the referee. He had a good here. And now Rey Mysterio, while you guys are too busy arguing, just look at this, a springboard bulldog there by Rey Mysterio. Now he shoves him up, goes to the top rope, forward, somersault into a coup de grace flying head scissors there. Mysterio's coming back here, he got the momentum. Oh, and a straight forearm. I don't know about you guys, but I think Mysterio's not trying to knock his lights out. He's been trying to put some sense back into Ricochet here. And getting some sense back into Ricochet, almost got him to 3 count. And he's just frustrated. He's slamming the mat with rage. He's got his head on his mask. Yeah. Or maybe not. He's coming back up and for some sort of. Oh, it looked like some sort of cradle shot there. 1, 2, that be it. It is. A cradle shot maneuver by Ricochet gets the job done. Wow. It was the green mist by Ricochet that sealed the deal throughout the rest of that match. But damn, what a clash between Ricochet and Mysterio. And now, wait a minute. Ricochet's not finished yet here. He's won the match. Why can't he take his win and go home? Was beating up Rey Mysterio not enough? I don't know. I don't know what's going through Ricochet's head at this point. Perhaps beating him up like that wasn't enough. Maybe he wants to sell something more to Rey. And he's got a kendo stick. Oh no. Ricochet, no, don't. You're taking this too far, son. Oh. He's just carrying the crap out of Ricochet. He's just clobbering him. He's clobbering up like an SS officer here. Holy shit. Michael Hayes, what the heck have you been drinking, man? I don't know, but this is getting brutal. You were right, he's just put the candlestick. This is brutal. Oh my god. Ricochet, enough's enough, god damn it. That's Rey Mysterio, former partner, and now you're taking it too far, and oh god. Where's the security guys? Get this guy out of here, god damn it. This crowd in Munich are absolutely going crazy with anger on Ricochet. You talk about being beaten up like a government mule with no regrets and no remorse. Well, that was what Ricochet did to Rey Mysterio. No one saw that coming, and now I can tell you, even I never saw that coming either. If you think that was brutal, well, this next match coming on the tour was the first title defense of the newly crowned WWA European Champion, which was being held by the Big Red Machine, Kane. With Brother Love in his corner, he put on an absolute devastating display of dominance when he took on Jordan Devlin. While Jordan tried his absolute best, Kane was in super monster mode, and unfortunately, Jordan Devlin stood no chance, as you can see here for yourself. Jordan, I can't believe what I just witnessed out there. That defeat to Kane was not just a loss, it was embarrassment. You made me look bad by association, and I won't stand for it. Finn, I know I messed up out there. Kane is a legend, and I couldn't measure up to him. I'm sorry. Sorry isn't good enough, Jordan. I've been mentoring you, teaching you everything I know, and this is how you repay me? By getting squashed within minutes? I tried my best, Finn. Kane's a monster, and I underestimated him. Underestimated him? You underestimated yourself. I saw potential in you. I believed in you. I believed that you had what it takes to succeed. But you let fear and doubt consume you. I won't let this defeat define me, Finn. I'll train harder. I'll learn from my mistakes, and I'll prove to you that everyone else that I'm not a failure. Jordan, I want to see that fire in your eyes. I want you to prove me wrong, but you need to show me that you're willing to put in the work, the dedication, and the heart that it takes to be a success in this business. You're right, Finn. I let you down, and I let myself down. But I promise you, I'll make it up, starting from the bottom if I have to. Good. Because if you want to be associated with me, you need to earn it. The road won't be easy, but if you're willing to put in the effort, I'll be right there beside you, pushing you to become better. Thank you, Finn. I won't let you down again. I'll prove that I belong in this ring, and I'll make you proud. You better, because the next time you step into that ring, I'll be facing a whole new level of competition. Get ready to show the world what you're made of, Jordan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my special guests at this time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair! Ric Flair, Mr. Nature Boy, it is truly an honor to be in your presence here tonight. I never got a chance to tell you this back at London, but welcome to the World Wrestling Alliance. You're looking very healthy regarding your current age, but let me tell you, I never thought I would be standing right here in this very ring, face to face, with the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, one of the greatest legends in professional wrestling, if not the greatest that ever lived in his time. I truly am honored and graced by your presence here tonight.
Glenn Barker! My God! What in the hell is going on here tonight? In Hamburg, Germany! Woo! My God! Now, listen. Earlier today, I was in my solid gold custom limousine. That's right. That's the same one I pulled up in here earlier. And I told my driver, you know what? Get me to my next event. Because the fans of the WWA, the people, are waiting for the God of professional wrestling to preach. Woo! Now, I will admit, Glenn, I went a little overboard last week. And you may have to slip Big Daddy Cool Diesel a little bit of extra because he had to drag the Nature Boy out by his ankles last week. Because after everything that happened last week, I found some little ladies in the back and I made them cry, if you know what I'm saying. Woo, 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 woo. As a matter of fact, Glenn, brother, I've been seeing you staring at that solid gold limousine. At the end of the night, you and me, we're going to be partying in Germany all night long. Like double styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a guns, on a ride to Space Mountain. Woo! Come on, Glenn. Give me a woo, man. Come on. Woo! Give it to me. Woo! Come on. Woo! 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 Woo!
What's up there, Rick?
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
We'll party all night, brother.
silence while the guide preaches to you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one true heir to the throne in the World Wrestling Alliance of the Women's Division. And that's none other than my daughter, the 14 Time Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte has proved time and time again she is a force to be reckoned with. And it's only a matter of time before she reclaims her rightful place at the top of the WWA Championship ladder. So Mandy Rose, you better watch out because at Hope and Glory, my daughter's coming for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up there, Rick. I respect Charlotte and her accomplishments, but let's not forget who has held that WWA Women's Championship. That's right, it's me, Bailey. As the former champion, I've got a pretty strong claim to being next in line for a title shot. But you know what? I'm feeling generous, Charlotte. If you really think you deserve a shot at the title, how about this? You and me, one-on-one, next week. If you can beat me, then maybe you'll earn that title shot. But until then, I'm the one who's first in line, and you'll have to go through me to get that opportunity.
Well, Miss Bailey, looking as fine as ever tonight. So you say that my daughter has to go through you in order to get to Mandy Rose at Hope and Glory? You want to challenge her? Why don't you ask her yourself? Charlotte, what do you say, baby?
You want a match, Bailey? You've got it. Next week, you and me, one-on-one. But let me make one thing clear. I'm not just fighting for a shot at the title. I'm fighting to prove that I'm the queen of the World Wrestling Alliance, and no one stands in my way. Bring it on, Charlotte. I'll be ready. And after I beat you, there won't be any doubt who deserves the title shot. Mandy Rose may hold the title, but I'll be damned if I don't prove I'm next in line.
Welcome back to WWA Wrestle Pride in Germany, ladies and gentlemen. We just had to take a quick commercial break, and here we are with women's action. It's Charlotte Flair's debut against Bailey, the former WWA Women's Champion. Now, as you saw in there, Ric Flair was really talking some big smack around that, introducing her daughter to the show, and finally here she is, the queen of women's wrestling herself, making her debut tonight, and what a way to do it here in Munich, Germany. Well, indeed, JR. I mean, Bailey's just so full of it. She really wants to be back at that women's title so bad, despite the fact that she showed no respect to the title, and she actually said to the, oh, damn right, Jim. Sorry, Carl. I'm really fucking up my lines here because I've had a bit too much Prosecco. I'll just be... JR screwing up his line here, ladies and gentlemen. Got the F up Michael Hayes. Sorry, we've got commentary bloopers here, ladies and gentlemen. We're off script. Oh, shite. I'll just say it here or whatever it was. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live at Wrestle Pride. JR here alongside Michael Hayes and Don West, and we've got the ring debut of Charlotte Flair, the daughter of the Nature Boy. That's right there, JR. What a good way to kick off her debut against the former women's champion of the World Wrestling Alliance, Bailey, who just gave an absolute shot across the jawline. There's nothing pretty about that, let me tell you.
Ric Flair, we saw him earlier on, he was literally bad beefing on that microphone with Glenn Barker in the ring, and he says that they're going to be styling profiling in the clubs of Germany all night long. I wonder how that's going to turn out after tonight. It's best not to know, JR. That's Ric Flair's business, not our business. Anyways, back to the wrestling match. Charlotte Flair and Bayley are just going at it here, and wow, I gotta say, Charlotte's really laying it out here on the former women's champion, but Bayley's just coming right back with some hard shots here and a big body slam, followed by Michinoku driver. Bayley's, she's got something good in her archcraft. She can wrestle and she can beat the ever snot out of you. Well, she's no Sasha Banks, let me tell you. Yeah, she's heading deposited and went to AEW, and she's making a heck of a name there, judging by what I'm told. Anyways, Bayley's got a nice headlock there. Straight takedown maneuver on Ric Flair's daughter, who's kind of freaking out in the corner if you haven't noticed. But holy crap, Charlotte Flair just kicked up with a drop kick. Now that was impressive. For a woman of her size with long, thick legs, she knows how to take it to the air. And now she's going to work on the legs. Oh, she learned from her daddy after all. And look at Ric Flair, clapping and applauding his great daughter. You know, she was born and bred to be a wrestler, to follow in her father's footsteps, to make a name for herself in the women's division. But right now, things aren't looking too good right now because Bayley is basically grounding the champion and the crowd don't seem to like it. They seem to be on Charlotte Flair's side tonight, but it is her debut match after all. Now Bayley with a Macho Man-like elbow. Was that directed to the crowd or was that directed to Ric Flair? Well, I don't know. I'm paying attention to the match here, Don West. Right now, Bayley's got the former champion, you know, she's got her down, hooking the legs. Oh, a kick out. You gotta believe that the current champion of the WWA's women's division, Mandy Rose, is in the back somewhere listening to this. And right now, she's got a target on her back because she was the one who beat Bayley to become the women's champion, and we all saw how that turned out. But unlike Bayley, Mandy Rose wants to bring pride and prestige to that title, to be a true champion. When it comes to being a real champion, don't look past anyone than Charlotte Flair, because she's helped gold in the past and she knows what it's like to be a champion herself. Right now, she's gut-lifting Bayley here with a... Oh! Jesus! A deadlift space buster almost. I thought she was going to go for a deadlift German. Now, Charlotte Flair takes her in, and oh! Bit of a smash there, but both women collide there. And now Bayley going for the... Oh! A belly-to-belly suplex there, that could seal the deal. Oh! No, it does not. Now Bayley. She's got Charlotte Flair with another headlock takedown. Wow. It seems like Bayley has a bit of a brawling, somewhat technical backkick strategy into this one. She keeps beating up with Flair's daughter and then goes right back into his face locks afterwards. And now Bayley going for a Macho Man-like running elbow smash there. And Ric Flair kicks up. Charlotte Flair kicks up and she's giving a nice slap across the chest. You're slowing your lines there, JR. I think I've had too much Oklahoma barbecue followed by some German beer there, Don West. I don't know what is with you tonight there, man. Now Bayley fighting back, but Charlotte Flair just taking the snot out of here, and now she's going for a rolling net whip. Whoa! Now that's going to leave a mark for sure. And now, Charlotte Flair's got Bayley set up now. Another Irish whip in, into the corner. And now the classic Ric Flair knife edge chops. And Bayley blocks another one, now she comes back. And behind did a wrestle back down takedown maneuver there. Oh. Did Bayley think she was going to get the 30 count from a wrestling like takedown? No sirree. And once again, that slap across the face. And Ric Flair, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but he's literally throwing his jacket off. He's getting pictured out there. He will not tolerate his daughter being slapped like that. That's utter disrespect. Well, don't diss the Flair family. That's one thing for sure. Now Bayley is on the mat, and now Charlotte Flair's got their legs working again. You know what that means? She's softening her up for possibly the figure 8, which is an ultra super variation of Ric Flair's figure 4 leg lock. And there's that sharp down, and now Charlotte with a forward neck face buster almost. Back to the trick. Referee comes in. 1, 2. Oh, that was a near fall. I don't know what the crowd are chanting there, JR. Can you make it out? I don't know either. This crowd's getting a bit excited in this matchup now, and now Shuffler's got a bossing crab on Bayley. She's again working on the back and the legs here. But she lets go. She wants to use that figure 8. That's what she wants. Oh wait, I guess I jinxed her by accident there, guys. There she goes. She's got the figure 4-8 locked in. Oh! It's a figure 4. Oh wait, it is the figure 4-8 lock. It's going on. Will that be it? Is Bayley going to submit? Yes, she does. It's over just like that. Bayley wins via submission in her debut at Wrestle Pride in Munich, Germany. And Ric Flair's over there off the corner. He's absolutely stellar and profiling the victory as if he was in the ring. I don't know what that old man's up to nowadays. Maybe he was on the piss. JR, what is up with you? Sorry, I can't help that. I seem to have gone off script by accident. Did Ric Flair spike your commentary or something? Don't ask me. Oh, wait a second. Here comes Mandy Rose, the women's champion, going right after Charlotte. Holy cow! Well, this was quite unexpected. Ric Flair's diving in there. Watch it, Rick. You don't want to get a catch with this beaver fighting. Holy shit. And now Mandy Rose is in trouble. Flair managed to counter the champion, and wow. It seems like a bit of a statement being made there. Wow. The Queen of Wrestling sending a message to the champion of the WWA. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Mandy Rose is still going, and Ric Flair wants in this. Get him out of there, damn it. Flair, you're not active anymore. Get out of there. Now Mandy Rose comes in, and once again Flair dives in. It's almost like he's trying to save his daughter from insult to injury, but Charlotte comes in and boom, driving the champion down. Wow. Things are already getting absolutely personal here between these two. Wow.
Now listen up. We're British Strong Style and we're here to make a statement. Before coming to the WWA, we travelled the world. We left a trail of broken opponents, shattered dreams. We ain't here for showboating. We're here for them tag team belts. So here's the deal to the other teams in the back. We're throwing down the gauntlet. If anyone has the bollocks to challenge us two to a fight, come down and we'll kick your head in and prove that not only will we be the ones to face the Viking Raiders, but we will kick their fat asses all the way back to fucking Valhalla.
Oh yeah, and while we're at it making challenges, that tag match, Mustache Mountain, they're going to be great. But I'm going to make a challenge of my own. And that challenge is for a triple threat match at the pay-per-view. It'll be me, Doug Williams, Martin Stone, the best of the British. Let's decide who truly is the best. Listen up, Williams and Stone. You're stepping into my world, the realm of the bruiserweight. And when I enter that ring, I'm the embodiment of British wrestling dominance. Doug, you're a respected man, a respected veteran, but respect won't save you from the joint manipulation and the brutal strikes that I bring. Martin, you're about to become fluent in the language of pain. Get ready for a lesson in brutality, lads. This triple threat match is a display of dominance. As the bell tolls, you'll face the unstoppable force of the British strong style.
Yeah, we're coming now.
Holy cow! Aren't we seeing things, guys? No, these grey shades are not fooling me, JR and Don West. Look who it is! It's WWA and Devon! The Dudley Boys, the greatest tag team among the greatest, are here in the World Wrestling Alliance. I did not see this coming, and neither did I. Wow, what a surprise at Wrestle Pride. All the veterans of the tag team division in WWA and Devon, former ECW tag champions, former WWF tag team champions, former WCW tag champions. You call them what you want, call all the titles that they've had. Here they are, debuting right here in Munich to take on this opening challenge that Trent Seven and Tyler Bates have issued up. And here it is. Wow. Cannot believe this, guys. I literally cannot believe what we're seeing already on this historic night. The board of directors had spoken long and about the match and decided that it would be a four corners match for the WWA tag team titles, with it being the Viking Raiders, the Dudley Boys, British Strong Style, and the newly aligned tag team of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, aka the Celtic Connection. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, behold the embodiment of destruction, the fire that consumes all in its path. I stand before you not just as brother love, but as the chosen vessel to deliver the divine union of two titans. The big red machine, the devil's favorite demon, Cain, has found his covering with another force of darkness. A true disciple of chaos. Behold, emerging from the shadows, a creature of unfathomable power. A creature whose face in the deepest abysses of the human soul, and emerge unscathed. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the monster Abyss! That's Abyss, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The 6'8", 350-pound man of mass destruction. And look at him, towering over Rich Holland. And wow. I mean, how appropriate it is that Rich Holland's wearing some sort of a mask on his face. And yet, maybe he's trying to mock Abyss as well. But that's not good, man. This guy is a freak of nature. If you thought Kane was a freak of nature, Abyss is something completely different. Or maybe the closest to being a mirror image of Kane himself. And Brother Love introducing him, and what he said earlier on, wow. I think the division of WWA, whether you're in singles competitive or tag team divisioning, you better guys be on the run, because we've got not just the Big Rip Machine, but we've got a monster known as Abyss here. And look at this. Look at the brute strength of Abyss. A brutal powerbomb on Rich Holland. I mean, holy cow, a big splash by Abyss from a standing position. And it's over just like that. Wow. Abyss, I mean, that's gotta be a record. That match wasn't even like, what, 40 or 50 seconds in, and he just squashed Rich Holland like it was nothing. WWA, we better be put on notice. There's two monsters on the loose, and one of them is in that ring right now. The Monster Abyss. Holy black holy slam. Oh, wait a minute. Abyss took the victory, but he's not done. Oh, man. Brother Love, I don't know what I have to say, man, but you've outdone yourself. You've got one monster, and now you got another one. If you want to be religious, if you want to think the Lord's got mercy, but I don't think Saint himself does, and this guy here is basically the devil in red and black. I mean, Abyss took the victory. Take your victory and go home to wherever it is. Oh man, I gotta feel bad for Rich Holland, man. I mean, he took the loss, but he don't deserve to get his ass kicked like this. Oh, Jesus! Abyss just knocked his damn lights out. The referee can't do nothing. The match is over. And now he's... oh. And Holland's just getting brutalized. Were you gonna say sacrifice, JR? No. He's getting brutalized and battered. I mean... Abyss is a monster, just look at him. He's showing no remorse here. He is literally just pounding the hell out of Rich Holland. Damn, this monster is out of control. Kane, the very flames that once threatened to consume you, now dance in harmony with the Abyss. Together they shall forge an alliance that will redefine destruction itself. The world shall tremble before their might. For when the fire of Cain collides with the darkness of the Abyss, no force on earth can stand in their way. Brothers and sisters of the World Wrestling Alliance, prepare yourselves, for the era of darkness has arrived. Kane and the monster Abyss, united in their malevolent purpose, shall wreak havoc upon all who dare oppose them. Run if you must, hide if you can, but remember this, there is no escaping the fury that burns within their hearts.
Oh, the nation of Germany, oh, how respectful of you all to welcome me and my Undertaker like the way you did. Our reunion was of big things to come. And speaking of big things, my Undertaker's next challenger for his world title was revealed earlier this evening. And Summit was revealed to be the leader of the OWN, the Ultimate Warrior himself. Oh, Warrior, you may be known for your intensity, your wild energy, and your unrelenting spirit. But you're stepping in to my Undertaker's world, a world where light never shines. As you've seen, he has faced legends, conquer giants, and send countless souls down to their graves. Oh, but you're not just any other opponent. You're a challenger that the world champion and myself welcome with open arms, as do all our loyal creatures of the night.
This right here, Paul, the holy grail that I hold in my hands. The World Championship represents the pinnacle of this industry. It signifies dominance, legacy, and power. And it is in my possession for a reason. Warrior, I know you're watching, and I want you to understand something. When the bell tolls and the lights dim, you'll step into my realm of darkness. The battlefield at hope and glory will be my domain, and I'll show you and your loyal warriors what it truly means to be a champion. You've been an icon, a force to be reckoned with. But warrior, I am the Reaper of Souls, the Keeper of Eternal Flame, and I'll ensure that your legacy is forever entwined with mine. You and your One Warrior Nation must be prepared. For in Hamburg, Germany, when we clash at hope and glory, our paths of both light and dark will not just intertwine, but will collide. And once the dust settles, all that will be left will be the bodies, the broken corpse of your One Warrior fleet, and you laying on your back, defied and beaten, while I stand tall and add you to my list of victims that have tried so hard in vain to take this from me. Warrior, I will await you next week. But just keep in mind, you cling on to hope because the glory will be coming to the dark side.
Speak to me, warriors! Undertaker, your words, your dark and ominous presence, they do not intimidate me. I thrive on challengers. I'm pushing myself beyond the limits of mortal men. You may hold the very championship that you have now, but know this, it's a symbol of the battles you fought, the souls you have claimed, and the past of warriors before me that have fought it in their sacrifice. But it is also a target on your back, a challenge that I have been waiting for. A challenge that I am more than ready to accept. Undertaker, you may be the Reaper of Souls, but I am the warrior of ultimate power. I've faced many demons. I've stared down the darkness before, and I've emerged stronger every single time. When I step into that ring with you at Hope and Glory in Hamburg, Germany, I won't just be facing a man draped in black. I'll be standing against everything you represent. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty. With my One Warrior Nation, I'll shatter those illusions with every ounce of my being. The championship of the World Wrestling Alliance It's not just a piece of gold to me. It's a symbol of my unbreakable spirit, my unwavering determination, and I will stop at nothing to claim it and to show the world of this new wrestling organization that I, the Ultimate Warrior, is the embodiment of true power and hope and glory, dead man. Know that I won't just be stepping into your dark world. I will bring my own light, my own firepower, and together we will create a spectacle that will lead the entire world in pure awe as we shall commence what we will now be known as the Ultimate Combat!
Now, after that encounter, both the Ultimate Warrior and the Undertaker hoped to bring an epic battle at Hope and Glory. And as you saw, both men are determined to give an historic match, and with the World Heavyweight title in the mix, that only makes the stakes even higher. And as I like to say, a guarantee slobberknocker. We would then like to conclude the WWA's tour of Europe by arriving back into the city of Munich, whereas on Hotwired we got into the heinous mind of the cerebral assassin, the Game, Triple H. And it certainly was to some viewers one of the most very disturbing, and for some might get offended. We would like to conclude this tour on the WWA tour of Hotwired when we came back into Munich.
Samoa Joe. You thought you could challenge me? You paid the price. What my girl here, what my baby did to you, she ended your European title dreams. But I'm not satisfied. You're in a hospital bed. I should have finished the job and sent your ass straight to the morgue. I'm still standing here. You see, Joe, this squared circle right here, this is my domain, my world. You stepped in. You tried to take it from me, and I crushed you like a cockroach. What my girl here did, my girl, oh, she's a symbol of power. But you, in your hospital bed, that's a testament of my dominance. This is what happens when you try to play the game.
Now that's very disturbing if I ever heard that from any human being. Samoa Joe is still recovering as we speak, but news from the board of directors told me that he and Triple H will clash again and settle their differences inside only the second ever steel cage match, where a victory can only be won via pinfall or submission. There is truly no escape for either man inside the four walls of steel.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, the advocate for the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. To cut right to the chase here tonight in Munich, Germany, Finn Balor at the last show in London, England. He piqued Brock's anger by eliminating him from the Battle Royale in the Royal Albert Hall and ended his quest to claim the WWA European Championship. Now, at the next event, which will come in Hamburg in this very nation of Germany, Hope and Glory, my client has challenged you, Finn. That's right. He has challenged you to a match that'll echo through history. You better get ready, Mr. Balor, for I am aware that you like a good fight because Brock Lesnar himself sure as hell does. And at the same time, he is determined to beat some respect into your Irish ass and leave you in the middle of this very ring, in Brock's ring, where you will be left beaten, battered, and broken with an ass kicking that you will never forget. So, Finn, are you willing to accept the Beast's challenge? Are you willing to step into the ring with the master of Suplex City? Are you willing to... A challenge to me? Hey there, nice to see you, Mr. Heyman, and your beast of a man who seems to be high and mighty on jack shit. Listen, you two, it was by straight luck on the Prince's part and perfect timing that I eliminated Lesnar from the Battle Royale in London. I was so close to winning the title myself, but it wasn't my night either. But I'm not even complaining. So Lesnar, just like everybody else saw you backstage that night, stop being an all-compliant witchy bitch and childlike shite, as you were. Because let's face it, a loss is a loss. Man up and grow a pair if you will. Let me make this very clear. To me, eliminating you from that match was a personal kickback. It was a personal act of revenge for what you did, humiliating Jordan Devlin like the way you did that night. And you eliminated him that quickly, not giving him a chance to compete in his debut match. So, that elimination for me was kind of my way of getting payback for Devlin. So if I could eliminate you from that match, then I sure as hell can beat you at Hope and Glory in Hamburg. And I will be the one that will defeat you and kill your undefeated streak. Without a doubt, you'll all meet the Prince of the Balor Club, and you'll deal with my altar right before I bury you. So Lesnar, you've got your challenge, you've got your match with me, but most of all, you've got the one that will slay you in that very ring. Hold on to hope, Lesnar, because glory is coming to me. Checkmate!
Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. That is definitely going to be two clashes of styles I'll be looking forward to, and I'm sure you guys will as well. And then we conclude our final event that was still happening in Munich, where The Undertaker and The Ultimate Warrior came to the ring and signed it down, what we called the Hope and Glory title agreement. They had to sign a contract to make this match officially legal and clearing of all issues should anything happen during their encounter in the main event. Been waiting for. We are a week away from Hope and Glory that will take place in Hamburg, Germany. But now, here in Munich, it is time for the ultimate contract signing between the Ultimate Warrior and The Undertaker. Two icons of professional wrestling will clash for the gold, but to make it official, they've got to sign the legal papers to make this match official. The contract is there, ready and waiting for both men to be signed on these pieces of paper. Fans are anticipating that this will be a one hell of a match between Warrior and Taker, and there are some rumours going around here that maybe Ultimate Warrior is that guy who can dethrone the Phenom and become only the second ever World Heavyweight Champion of the World Wrestling Alliance. Can you believe that? Well, I certainly can believe it. Ultimate Warrior likes to say, always believe in anything. He believes he can beat The Undertaker. His warriors believe that he can defeat The Undertaker. Heck, even I might believe it too. But if you want to say it's a different story, if you want to think it's a different outcome, well, this guy, a man in black, the Phenom, the Lord of Darkness, call him what you want. Here comes The Undertaker, a man who revolutionized that World Heavyweight title. With Paul Bearer making his recent return on the last show,
We all heard what they had to say. It's been absolutely phenomenal. We didn't expect this to happen. But here, live in Munich, The Undertaker will sign his name on the contract with Warrior to make this official. It has been dubbed the Munich signing of the WWA. Unlike the actual agreement that was made back in 1938 with two different nations, this is a completely different type of signing. Wow. The arena has gone dark and cold. Undertaker's presence is definitely being felt tonight. Whoa, and the lights pop on. As the old saying goes, may the Lord have mercy on anyone's soul. But Undertaker knows that this is a very personal thing between these two. They know each other so well, and well, here we go, guys. It's ready for the contract signing.
Gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you all are fully aware of the importance of this contract signing tonight in Munich. But before we get to Open Glory, who will have the privilege of signing their name first on the dotted line? Wow, it looks like Ultimate Warrior is signing up first here. And there it is, he's officially put it on. Undertaker, it's now your turn to sign in for the contract. Well, there we go, the dead man has signed on the dotted line. It's now official, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship match is now official. But before we move on, do any of you two have any last words for one another? Warrior, not only have you signed your name on this contract, but on this sheet of paper, you have signed your own death. But do not fear, because I have sole intentions on giving you an ultimate warrior's demise in honor and respect. You may try and take this towel away from me, but just like the dead man that I've been for so long, I will see to it that it does not happen. But you will try regardless. But for the time being, I extend this hand of mine to you to give you one last hope. A hope that maybe one day we will be remembered as one of the greatest in the World Wrestling Alliance. And that our epic clash for this title is to be forever remembered. Undertaker, I accept your sportsmanship handshake. I will do what must be done. As you know, I will do what needs to be done, not just to be a champion, but will go down in history as an ultimate challenger that dethroned you. I always believe, and as do you. But know this, dead man, hope and glory is coming home to the One Warrior Nation!
WWA Hope and Glory live in Hamburg, Germany is going to be a phenomenal pay-per-view. Tickets have been selling out fast, and it looks like the records of this are going to shatter the last previous two. Here's the rundown of what will be happening at the event. The opening contest will feature the World Television Title match featuring the champion Keith Lee going up against the next challenger, the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, who earned his shot by winning on a match on Hot Wired. And apparently 2 weeks prior to this pay-per-view, Baron Corbin knocked out Keith Lee by beating him out badly, and then talked a little bit of smack on him the week later. And well, Keith Lee said that he's going to teach the Lone Wolf a lesson and show what it's like when you mess with the so-called Limitless TV champion. Next up on the card will be featuring a triple threat match. Will be featuring Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and of course the WWA Women's Champion, Mandy Rose. It will definitely be a clash of styles of these three women, and they will tear it down. Only one though will walk away as the Women's Champion.
Matchup next on the card will be the triple threat British style matchup featuring Martin Stone, Pete Dunne, and Doug Williams. It was Pete Dunne who basically asked for this matchup, and Martin Stone and Doug Williams were more than happy to oblige and will teach the leader of the so-called British strong style what it will be like. So far this matchup has been billed as one of the most anticipated. Three of these greatest legends of the British circuit clashing, not just for wrestling pride, but for the pride of Britain. Matchup next will be another anticipating matchup will be Ricochet and Rey Mysterio, two former partners who had teamed up who have now been pulled apart. It will definitely be emotional. Rey Mysterio wanted to get revenge on Ricochet for what he had done, and Ricochet at this point wants to use this match to take himself to the next level. It will truly be something when these two former tag team partners clash in the ring. The next matchup on the card will be the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar taking on the leader of the Balor Club, Finn Balor. Truly, these two men have been going at it with some wild brawls, and Balor is so determined to break the undefeated streak of Brock Lesnar, while Paul Heyman has assured that Lesnar will absolutely conquer Finn Balor and use him as nothing more than a stepping stone to take himself to the next level, hoping to break it into the brass rings, while Finn Balor is looking forward to not only to dominate on Brock Lesnar, but wanting himself to push himself back into the main event. Truly an intriguing styles of high flying and brute strength. Secondary matchup on the card will be the Four Corners Tornado Tag matchup featuring for the tag team titles, the champions, the Viking Raiders, going against the Dudley Boys, the newly tag team of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, aka the Celtic Connection, taking on Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, known as Mustache Mountain, but now go by the name of British Strong Style. It'll truly be a war with these four tag teams, and all for the gold of the tag team titles. Truly this will be an epic clash of four different tag teams, and really of course, nobody can tell who will come out unscathed, but truly this will be one hell of a match. One of the most anticipated matches will be the final clash with Samoa Joe and Triple H taking place inside the second ever steel cage match. These two men have absolute hatred towards each other, Triple H wanting to bury every single talent in the company, while Samoa Joe has made it his mission to ensure that the younger talents are here to go wherever they need to be, with the legends helping them on the way. Clearly though, this match between Joe and Triple H will definitely be one that will go down in the record books as one of the most bloodiest, if not personal rivalries in the WWA. And the matchup that was just recently booked at the last moment is a special 6 women's tag match, and whoever wins it for their team, they will have the honour of taking a shot at the WWA's Women's Champion. And the 3 women who win this, they will get their shots respectively at the champion, following after Hope and Glory. Whoever out of these 3 will win, the outcome will be in their hands. The other matchup that's also anticipated on the card is the debuting tag team of Kane and Abyss with Brother Love in their corner, taking on the opening challenge team of Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and of course Luchasaurus himself. Jurassic Park Express definitely accepted the challenge, and they were more than welcome to take on these 2 masked monsters. Truly, an Armageddon war will explode once these 2 teams clash it in the ring. And finally, the main event that everyone has been hyped up about, The Undertaker and the Ultimate Warrior clashing for the World Heavyweight title. 2 legends of the business squaring off for the gold. And truly, history will go down with these 2, but only one man can come out alive as the World Heavyweight Champion of the World Wrestling Alliance. Truly an historic match that will go down in the annals of this event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this special recapping leading up to Hope and Glory. As you can tell, there's so many rivalries being made, but at the same time, epic matches will go down when we get to the event. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jim Ross, and I will see you at Hope and Glory, live in Hamburg. So long, everybody.